All right. Hi, guys. It is time for mindfulness. So get in your mindful bodies and we will do some breathing while we listen to the bell. So get your body nice and still. Make sure your feet are still, your hands are still. Just start by taking a big breath in. Breathe out. Okay, find an anchor spot where you can feel your breath the most. Pick some anchor words to say in your mind. You can do breathing in, breathing out, or count your breath. 1, 2, 3, right? And go ahead and just listen to the sound of the bell, relax, and breathe. Okay. All right. So I hope you're all doing really well. And today we're going to do grounding first, like usual. And I am wondering if anybody practiced or experimented last week with the balancing and then grounding and then balancing again on the ribbon or the stick or tape that I said last week. So this week we're going to do just a regular grounding exercise, and then we are going to just do a minute of the breathing exercise that I gave you last week, and then I'm going to give you an assignment to do on your own. Okay, so for grounding, let's see, probably either sitting or standing for this one so that your feet can be kind of pointing towards the ground. Okay, so sitting or standing. If you're standing, you can start noticing or paying attention to the area where your feet are touching the ground or your shoes. And just notice that area. If you're sitting, you just kind of notice your feet getting heavy and being pulled towards the ground. And then imagine that you have steel cables coming down through your body, out through the bottom of your feet, and dropping straight into the center of the earth. And at the end of the steel cables, imagine that there are hooks. There's a rod. Imagine a rod in the middle of the earth that the hooks hook onto. And then there's a crank at the bottom. And somebody's turning the crank and tightening the connection between your body and the middle of the earth with that steel cable, okay? So again, steel cable going right through your body, down your feet, through your feet, to the middle of the earth, hooking onto a rod down there, and then somebody's down there turning the crank and tightening that connection between your body and the center of the earth. So feel that for a minute in your imagination. Take a big breath in. Breathe out. And drop your focus down low to the ground, through your feet, down into the center of the earth. And just start feeling really heavy. And that area between your feet and the ground should feel really tight right now because you should be feeling like you just got heavier, right? Okay, so now that you are grounded, let's for 1 minute practice the breathing exercise that I gave you last week. So for this, go ahead and pick a word that makes you feel good when you say it. Okay, so last week I gave you examples like peace, happy, joy, calm, relaxed. I think I used peace last week, so today I'm going to use happy. All right, so pick whatever word feels right for you right now. Whatever you kind of want to feel right now is the word you should pick. So if you are sad, maybe just pick the word happy. If you are tired, maybe pick the word energy, something like that. Okay, so I'll give you a second to pick your word. All right, so I'm going to use happy just to lift my mood a little bit. And then we're going to just for 1 minute, every time we breathe in, every time you breathe in, you're going to say your word You can say it out loud if you're alone, or in your head if you're around other people. And so breathe in, say your word, breathe out, say your word, breathe in, say your words. I'm gonna be going like this. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, and you do the same thing with your word. All right, so 1 minute. So we'll do that. So pick your word, maybe pick an anchor spot, and just start saying your word on your breath. Right? And if you start thinking about other things, just try to keep bringing your mind back to your word, just refocusing. And also just keep feeling gravity pulling on your body while you're doing this. So many things to remember. So yeah, just keep saying your word, a few more seconds, breathing. Okay, so I hope you are feeling nice and whatever your word was. Okay, so, and remember that you can do that anytime, anywhere, and nobody has to know about it. You can just take 3 breaths and just say whatever word you want, and it should kind of get your mind focused on that word instead of worrying or being sad or whatever you're feeling. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an assignment for the coming week. Whenever there's a break in the weather, I would like you to go outside and probably with an adult or an older sibling, just take a walk around the block, which I'm sure you've done already, but I don't know if you've done it mindfully yet. Okay, so you're going to take a mindful walk, and what that means is you're going to go outside, pick some nice weather. Right now it's kind of possibly raining, but pick some nice weather and just go walk outside. And the first thing I want you to do is check in with yourself. So go outside and check in with your body and just say, am I feeling tired or hungry? Are my muscles sore? Do I feel energetic? Just check in with yourself first. And then walk around your neighborhood and notice whether it's cloudy or clear. Notice whether it's windy or calm. Notice if you can hear any birds, right? It's spring, we should hear a lot of birds right now. Notice if you can see any flowers blooming, and stop and smell the flowers if you can. Notice if you see any gardens that you like in particular, like you might like a neighbor's garden a lot. Just notice, like, what do I like about this? Just stop and look at it, check out what you like. Notice kind of like what the ground is like where you're walking. So are there cracks? Are there bumps? Is it smooth? What does it feel like under your feet? So really take time to notice, right? Mindfulness is just paying attention on purpose to what's happening around you right now. So go on a walk, really pay attention to your body, what you can see, what you can hear. Are there any smells? Can you smell anybody cooking? Can you smell any flowers or fresh cut grass? What do you feel? Do you feel breeze against your skin or sun on your skin? Let's see, what do you hear? Birds? Do you hear wind in the leaves? Okay, so just check in with all your senses, walk around the block, and you're gonna kind of try to see something that you've never noticed before or notice it in a different way, and just take a mindful walk, okay? Because we have a lot less going on than we're used to having, right? We actually have time to do this. So yeah, that is your assignment for the week. Take a mindful walk, notice how you feel afterwards, and and I will be doing the same. I'm going to go actually right now, if it doesn't rain, and I will do my mindful walk right now. Okay, so that is your mindfulness for the week, and I hope you're all doing well. Like I said, I miss you, and I will ring the goodbye bell, and then I will say goodbye for now. All right, so go ahead and get in your mindful body again. Body still. Find an anchor spot. Big breath. And if you can, just kind of imagine those steel cables coming out of your feet again. Just get re-grounded. Feel gravity pulling on you. All right, just start breathing and just listen to the bell, relax, and breathe. All right. I forgot to say the most important thing about your walk, your mindful walk. Smile as you pass by somebody and see if you can brighten their day a little bit, because if you do that, they are more likely to go on and brighten somebody else's day, and you'll pass that on to more people than you even know. So on your mindful walk, remember to smile at somebody as they pass by and just say hi. All right? All right, I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week. Happy walking.